Hey guys, what's up? So after much thought and debate and consideration and curious minds asking, I've finally decided that I am going to post my phalloplasty results. It wasn't an easy decision. It's not something that I'm taking very lightly. Once you put something out into the world, it's out there. That being said, I'm not going to just put it out via YouTube. But I am going to put it out there and I'm going to tell you how and where if you would like to take a peek, you know? So I decided to use Patreon for the pictures that I'm going to be posting of my phalloplasty results. The reason why I'm using Patreon is like the slightest bit of troll control that I can really, kind of enforce, just because it costs $1 and hey, if someone wants to troll me, then they have to pay $1 to do so. So I figure maybe it's not worth $1. I don't know. So I'm gonna do it a little differently than just like showing you one picture and then being like peace out. So I'm gonna do a blog series. I'm gonna post a blog with a picture from start to finish, basically from day one, fresh out of surgery. Picture of my phallus, what it looked like. Yes, I did take a picture very first day straight out of surgery. So that is going to be day one, and then the rest of the pictures are all pictures that I took for my own educational purposes of basically keeping an eye on things, making sure nothing was getting infected, nothing weird was happening, or anything that I had sent to Dr. Chen out of concern or just like to check in, just an update, things like that. So I've saved basically every dick picture I've ever taken during the process of start till now. That's probably a lot. But so that's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna post like 1 to 2 blog posts per week with the picture, with any information that I need to post underneath it, and that's a great place for you to also ask questions where I can answer them thoroughly. So that's how it's gonna work. If that is something that you are interested, the healing process I feel like is something that isn't really talked about much or shown from start to finish, because the phallus changes so much from day one to 2 years later. The way I feel like a lot of people seem to think that they don't want phalloplasty because it doesn't look right is because they only have these certain pictures from so soon post-op, and it looks a little weird day one, I'm not gonna lie. But that's kind of why I'm going to be showing the actual healing process, and you can see how it changes. And then also I did have some fistulas, so if you're curious, if you're going through phalloplasty and you want to know what it's like to have a fistula, what it might look like, or how to deal with that, I will post as much information about that as possible as well. And you can kind of see what a fistula looks like. And I also know that not everyone who is going to sign up for Patreon for this purpose is someone who's going to pursue phalloplasty. I know there's a lot of curious minds out there, and that's totally okay. I'm here to educate everybody. And I guess the biggest thing that I would ask, my biggest request, is that you be respectful as possible with the pictures that I do post. I can't control everything. I know, there's so much potential for it to leak, and once you put something out there, it's out there, and there's not a lot that you could really do about it. But I don't know, maybe I'm naive, but like, I trust you guys, and I trust that you have good intentions, and I trust that you will respect my privacy for the most part. And I just really hope that it's educational and helpful for anyone who is curious or wanting to pursue the surgery. Yeah, so that is why I am posting these pictures. For anyone who doesn't know, I had surgery with Dr. Chen June 13th, 2017, so it's been a little over 2 years since stage 1, and I'm having my technically stage 2, September 12th, so it's going to be ongoing. I'm going to keep posting the more intimate things via Patreon throughout the rest of this process. I'm still going to document a lot via YouTube, but it's not going to be obviously as in detail. I'm not going to show things on YouTube, so any sort of photograph or blog post is going to go on Patreon. So if you want to get more details about my next stage, anything like that, that's also going to go on Patreon. You can ask questions, all sorts of fun stuff, and there's other like random stuff I'll probably post on there that I already have if you want to check out. So yeah, that is it. Here goes nothing. So it's actually going to start Monday. I forgot to mention that. Monday, July 22nd. It's going to be the first day of the series. So if you're interested, the link is down below. Hop on over to Patreon, and thank you so much for everyone who has supported me through this journey so far. Whoever's, gonna hop on Patreon, check everything out. I'm looking forward to interacting with you and kind of, going through this little series with you, and potentially more as I go for my penile implant and all that stuff. So yeah, I just really appreciate the support, and I hope this is educational for you all. And yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Peace out. I will see you next time.